Hey, hello.
Welcome back to
the next episode of your life. We're gonna be here for about an hour that you'll never get back, an hour that you'll probably wish you had back. But we don't care.
We don't.
We're hour thieves. We just take time in hour increments and sell it on the black market.
How much do we sell it for?
Oh, we can't disclose that. Isn't there a website that's a black market website?
it's
a brand. Isn't it like a newer one?
The Underground Railroad?
The Silk Road.
No, that's
Silk
what
Road?
the Bitcoin thing. Like that's what people do. That's what they use Bitcoins for.
You know when we talked about Bitcoin, we said it was like $70 a Bitcoin.
Now it's way more now.
People, yeah, but we didn't even talk.
No, at the time we talked, it was at that market value, but now
it's gone up that much.
Yeah,
because it's been like roughly 2 months or so since we've talked about it.
Yeah,
but it's gone up that much.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, even when we were talking about I wish we would have invested. We could have invested, and we still would have been richer than we were.
Yeah, but I think that we don't know. It might be going back down now. We don't even know. We're going to post this, and people are like, yeah, you guys are fucking stupid.
You guys ever research anything? Do you ever look at anything?
You just speculate?
I think the cost of Bitcoins just fluctuates according to what we say about it on the podcast.
I know. People just go buy a lot.
The better we say they are, the more their price is just going to plummet after this. But anyways, we got the normal cast and crew of crooks and thieves.
Crooks and thieves.
We got Kevin, Jim,
or Brad,
or
Recap, or
I refuse to call you by your real name.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah,
they refuse to call you.
At least on the
Don't say it. You can't. Oh, you said it.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
That's your real name.
Is that an old Disney Channel thing?
Jar Jar Binks?
No, Zachary Binks.
Oh.
Yeah, it's from Hocus Pocus.
What?
I don't...
The Halloween movie.
Are you
I
really?
know what the movie is.
Is it really from that?
Zachary Binks.
You're just
making up.
The thing is,
they're going to be like, Jim is right in this one.
The thing is, you make a face when you say it, so I feel like you're...
Zachary Binks.
You look like you're really thinking about it or struggling.
Yeah, you're struggling with something there. All right. So, anyways, what's new with you guys? What's new in the gaming world with you guys, or just in the normal world?
Well, I did get to see. I'm really excited about this. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Oh yes, we did a little research on that.
Nice little sequel game to that, and the video.
So for people who don't know what Binding of Isaac is, why don't you give a quick rundown of it?
A little boy, his mother and a little boy live together, and his mother finds God, but it must be the wrong God, because she says, you need to do this, you need to do that to prove that you love me. And then the final thing he asks her to do is to kill her son, Isaac. And so she goes into the bedroom, and she goes in with a knife, and just before she gets to him, he hops down the secret trap door on the floor and goes into the basement.
Yeah. So then it turns into a game.
Yeah.
Where you're...
Is that the game we were playing the other day? Or yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That game is crazy.
Kind of like a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, but I was terrible at it.
Zelda-like. Would you say it's
terrible.
Zelda-like?
Yeah, Zelda-like.
Speaking of Zelda-like, you've been playing some Earthbound. I don't know if those relate to each other, but I know they're both made by Nintendo.
Side scroller, right?
And they're both RPGs.
What do you say?
Is it side scroller? Like that?
Is Earthbound side scroller? Or is it top down?
It's top down.
Oh.
Kind of like Pokemon?
Yeah.
And Zelda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know my shit, Zach.
I don't know.
Don't worry.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry.
Wow.
I mean Kevin, sorry.
It is like top down. I didn't realize top down was a word, but that's a really good term.
Top down. I didn't invent it. Can't take credit for it.
Take your top off.
Go and take your top off. So wait, I've never played Earthbound, and I always saw. Is it Ness? Is that the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always saw him when Super Smash Brothers came out. I was like, who is this random kid with a yo-yo, and why is he in this game?
And he's like the genius. He's like the one.
And he's in Super Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, too.
And Lucas is in another one.
Who's Lucas?
He's from
the sequel to Earthbound?
The sequel to Earthbound. Mother 2, I think. Mother 2.
Mother 2?
Yeah.
When was that?
It's called Earthbound Mother 2?
Because Earthbound is originally in Japan was called Mother.
Oh.
And then the sequel is called Mother 2.
So the sequel, they kept the original translation.
Yeah.
And for the first one, they didn't.
Well, because Mother 2 was never released in America.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
When did they release that? Recently or no?
Mother 2?
Yeah, like a long time ago?
No, a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And they just recently, though, like 1 or 2 years ago, came out with a full English translation for the Mother 2 ROM.
I'm surprised they haven't done a remake of Earthbound. I
I
guess
think they did have something for the N64, but
Did
I
they?
don't know.
like I feel like if they made an Earthbound that was like almost like a Mario 64 type Earthbound, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I obviously never heard about the game, so I don't know how popular it was, but I know you liked it.
It's cult status. Cult status.
Cult status.
Yeah.
So few but proud,
Mm-hmm.
just like the Marines.
You know what?
Few but proud.
We played this game yesterday though, called Cat Mario.
So wait, I think we should preface this by saying that I've kind of become your roommate for the time being,
Yeah.
Jim, because your roommate moved out, and so for the next month I'm just gonna be chilling here at your pad, doing random things when you're not here, but when you are here, I'll act like a normal human being and probably be streaming. And yesterday I wasn't able to stream, and you were just like, dude, I'm gonna stream all day, and I said, more power to you, my friend, and you just went on a stream tangent. So you were
Streaming spree.
you were just thrown to the wolves in the sense that you really had never messed with any of the streaming equipment before or anything. But I feel like I haven't looked at the video, but from what people are telling me, you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, they were enjoying it. They liked my technique. I think they were liking the technique.
I feel like you played a load of games yesterday. I know your initial thing was to play Earthbound, which is why we set you up with an emulator and everything the night before, but I feel like you played, well, right now you just said, I know you guys played Cry of Fear as well,
Yeah.
and you played Cat Mario too.
We played Cat Mario.
the game makes you want to kill yourself.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Unbelievable.
I played Cat Mario the other night, and I got to like the 4th or 5th level, I wanna
Nope.
say.
We didn't even get
we,
that close.
we might not have even finished the first level.
Really?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's definitely a game where I think it might have something to do with skill, but it's more, let me just run until something random kills me, so then I know not to step there.
Or
next
like
time.
the thing that was the craziest part, you would jump in the air and then huge like a block would just appear.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you'd be like, I can't get out of here.
The rejection blocks.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, you're an
Rejected
idiot.
all the time.
Especially the ones where they're like, you're going to a ledge and you have to jump to get to the other ledge, but it just there's an invisible block right there, so you
Yeah.
just hit it and fall into the hole. Yeah, those are just the best.
Those are
But,
just the best.
Yeah, because we also played that Portal Mario.
That was fun.
We couldn't really get it to work. I feel like it would have been way more crazy because it was just me and Jim, but we couldn't get it to where both portal guns would work because we were trying to play on the same computer, and
Yeah.
I guess you had to have a mouse for each portal. I don't even know if you can hook up two mice to the same computer. I just feel like that would be
Oh yeah.
crazy.
That'd be funny.
I don't know how that would be productive.
Mine's the red mice.
Yeah.
Yours is the green mice.
Maybe some people, that's just what they do. Instead of having a keyboard and mouse, they just have two mice and they go at it with their both.
I'm sure
their
there's
hands.
got to be a hack you can do something like that.
Probably hacks.
That would be insane.
Mad
With more
hacks.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, more. So you guys ran into your fair share of technical difficulties.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
We got through them. Carl with the C helped us most of the time.
Nice.
Carl with the C was the man.
Shout outs to Carl.
Yeah, thank you, Carl.
Shout out to
Speaking
Carl.
of Carl, he wants to talk to us tonight about some type of marketing scheme or something.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see our faces on billboards here soon.
Yeah,
We're
Carl's got
taking
it
over the
locked.
world
Yeah.
On lock.
and Canada.
So what was your favorite moment of the stream? Do you think? Because you also streamed today. You were like, hey dude, do you want me to wait till you get here? Do you want? Can I just stream? And I was like, go ahead, like, by all means.
I was just getting addicted to the stream.
Yeah, it's easy to get addicted to. You just pretty much hanging out with a bunch of cool guys who enjoy obviously the same things you're doing,
Yeah.
or else they wouldn't be there. And yeah, talking to the stream is really cool. So anybody who's listening to this who doesn't frequent the stream,
Get on the stream.
get on that stream. Especially once this podcast be out, I guarantee we'll probably be streaming at that very moment.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll probably just be streaming. So
Streaming like a demon.
streaming like a demon.
Full
So
semen.
Full of semen.
so any of you, either of you, favorite moment of the stream? Anything? Because I know I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm looking forward to your Cry of Fear, especially in the beginning, because I know that there was a scary part that I played.
That might have been the favorite moment, one of my favorite moments in the stream. And then the other favorite moment would probably be, we did some rapping.
Oh yeah,
Some
I
rapping.
heard you did some
Freestyling.
Some freestyling. For whoever donated, I was creating a freestyle for him.
freestyle account. for
Bubba
your-
Spox.
Bubba Spox?
Wait, did you do the beatbox?
I wasn't even here at that point.
He
Oh,
was
you
here,
were?
yeah.
No, I was on my way over here, and he's like, "Did you hear that rap that I did?" And I'm like, "Nope, I was on my way over here."
So that was just kind of like an impromptu meeting. You just decided to come over and
Yeah.
chill.
Yeah, I hopped on the stream.
Hopped on the stream.
So I texted Jim, and he didn't answer me. I'm like, "What is he doing? He's not masturbating or doing anything weird. I don't know." but I was like, I'm just gonna.
He probably was.
Well, I was. So I was like, no.
That's why on the stream's webcam you can only see just his head.
His head? No, it's just eye level, and that's it.
He likes games that he can only has to use one hand to play.
Yeah. Just a quick mouse wheel.
That's why I love Hearthstone so much.
Because you're just. Never mind. All right, moving on.
Anyways, all right. I got a story before any of you guys chip in.
Yes.
All right. It actually just happened to me today when I was on my way because Zach and I went and got wings with my dad.
Now that's a story in itself.
No, that is a story, but he's just a crazy man. Pretty much enough said there. But so I was driving. I dropped off my girlfriend in her house, and I was driving to get wings. And I was like driving along the road, and there was a deer that how some deers just want to get hit by cars.
That reminds me of our experience on that back road that one night, like 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah, when a deer ran into the side of your car.
Oh my god.
No, we'll talk about that after your story.
All right, so I was just driving along, and there was this deer that was like walking along the road, and I sized him up. I was like, if he keeps walking at his same speed, I can keep going my speed, he can keep going his speed, and we'll be fine. Neither one of us will collide. But obviously he stops like in the middle of the road, looks at me with the derpiest face in the world. So I'm just like, all right, I gotta fucking stop now. And he wouldn't move, like he was just sitting there. And then you could see like another deer that was like in the woods that was looking at him like, you're an idiot. What are you doing? So like my car is at a dead stop.
In the middle of the freeway?
No, it wasn't a freeway. It was like a back road. Yeah. It was like a two lane road. And so another car obviously comes up behind me, and he's stopping, and I can see him looking, and I'm just like, at first I didn't know if he could see the deer or not.
Probably not.
And I thought I from my mind I was just like, this guy just thinks I'm just stopped in the middle of the road, and you can tell he's just getting mad, and this deer will not move. I'm like honking my horn and stuff, and it's just not moving. And then eventually he goes to get out of his car, and I was like, holy crap, like what am I supposed to do? And I don't know why this was my first instinct, but when he went to get out of his car, I put my car in park, and I got out of my car too, because I was like,
you're an idiot.
I know, but I just like got out and looked at him, and I just gave him a look, and like I just got out and I looked at him straight in the face, and he looked at me, and then he just got back in his car. I don't know if he like saw the deer and got back in, or if he's just like,
did he saw the deer and got back?
Yeah,
because he probably sized you up and was like, nah, I can't kick his ass.
Yeah, I think he could have. I mean, he was just like, he was a dad, like he was driving a Suburban. He was just
so he had man strength.
Yeah, he had that old man strength. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know why he got out of his car, but all I can say is when I got out of my car for some random reason and he just got back in, I felt like
you're the king. You're
the
king of the world.
Damn right. I'm not gonna just start some fights tonight.
I'm about to run this deer over now.
Yeah,
bitch, I got you.
But anyways, the deer did actually end up moving after I got out of my car. It rocketed off. But
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it was.
The deer wanted to commit suicide. He was like, "Just please run me over."
Yeah, I don't know why you would just stand in the middle of the road.
Would you just run me over already, please?
Trying to make friends with my car or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, you're
me and Andre went out that night. Went to this like random bar.
We drove really far.
In BFE, BFE, Ohio. I know you guys think Ohio is just all BFE, anyways, but
it normally is.
This
was like an hour and a half drive to more BFE. So
it was the most random time we went out. So we went out to this area that was like middle of nowhere, countryside. So we were trying to get back to my apartment, and it's like 4:00 in the morning. And I'm like, I look at Andre, and I'm like, hey man, wouldn't it be crazy if a deer just ran into my car right now? And literally 20 seconds after I say that, this deer goes and it runs right in front of my car, but I slow down, and all you see is its face go on the fucking window and just like fly off somewhere else, and he's apparently fine. Yeah. But I was like, holy shit, that was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, you could have got impaled. You could have been dead. I was freaking out, but then we just kept.
If that would have been a 12-point buck, I would have had some thorns in my side. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, but you were freaking out. You're like
my car.
You're like no, but before it happened, you're like, dude, these roads. Like I don't know about these roads. I was like, Zach, shut up and just get us back to your.
So I floor it, and this deer just like runs out of nowhere.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to hit the side of our car, but it definitely
did.
I've been in a car where that's happened though too, where we were in the car and then it was actually Andrea's car. And we were coming back from like a high school football game, and I'm just in the back seat, like looking at my phone or something. All of a sudden, the car's just like, boom, And like we all like I'm like, what the hell was that? And look in the back mirror and there's a deer spinning in the middle of the road.
What?
And her whole door was dented in the side.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
it didn't. The weird part, it didn't do any damage to my car except like streak marks of its face and tongue and everything.
Yeah, there were no scratch marks or anything.
No, it was
But
a crazy.
it was a female deer.
Yeah, thank God.
Doe or deer.
A female
It was a
deer.
doe.
Ray, a spot of golden sun.
You know that's a real song that they sing? I went to this...
Who sings it?
it was like a German. I went to a German
Hofbrauhaus.
Hofbrauhaus, yeah. It was like a German restaurant. After I went to the Xavier game and we like drove down to Kentucky, like right on the border, and there was a live German band there, and a lot of the songs, like the acoustics weren't really good, so I couldn't really hear a lot of the words. But then one of the songs I was like listening in, and I was like, they were singing that song like doe, a deer, a female deer.
It's a real song.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was a song that you would just like sing at
A German
bar.
place?
I don't know. One dude had the accordion, the one dude had a clarinet, and the other dude was on the drums. So they were a pretty offbeat band, but
Yeah,
maybe that's a normal German band. I
Maybe
don't
the
know.
German thing was because it Sound of Music. That's kind of German.
Is it?
It is German.
Takes
Isn't it?
place in Germany, I think.
Yeah, during the Nazi
Yeah,
regime.
I think you guys are talking out your asses. But then they had
Wow, none of his facts are straight.
Not ever. Ever.
Then they had one verse that they did where they just switched it up and they made it all about beer. So and I didn't really remember any.
That's
of the lyrics,
definitely
but-
German.
Yeah. They kept really just singing about beer. That's like all they kept repeating that. They're like, we're gonna sing a lot of songs about beer tonight because what is our favorite drink? And then everyone was like, beer. It was pretty rowdy in there for.
Yeah, I've been in there. That's a good spot.
Have you been there?
Over at Newport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like the seating. How it's just kind of like you feel like you're in prison or high school, like one or the other. 'Cause it's just like rows of benches. And
true.
You all sit down and.
Yeah.
And but the beer is huge glasses.
How was that Xavier game?
It was good. They won,
game?
so
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
you always like it when the home team wins. I didn't go in like super expecting like anything out of it because I'm not a big fan of Xavier or Creighton. Yeah, but
Creighton.
I guess the other team was ranked number 1 and they ended up beating them, so that's always fun.
Yeah,
It was loud, and I guess it was like the most attendance that they had in a really long time.
Wow.
It's like 15,000 or something like that. Those numbers aren't even
Not
probably
even
close to
accurate.
Not even
right,
close
but,
to accurate.
No.
But we actually the reason we went there is because my girlfriend. I went with my girlfriend and her family because her brother works for like I guess the stadium that Xavier has. They don't own it. They rent it from somebody, so they're always doing like special events there. And her brother works at that place doing special events. So he works with the sound, and I got to go up and check out the sound booth, and
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, and he almost convinced them because you know how at every basketball game it seems like someone does the half court shot.
Yeah.
I was like this close to being selected to do the half court
Oh
shot.
my gosh.
He didn't even tell me till afterwards when we were at dinner, but I was just like, man, I would have killed that. Like that would have been hilarious. I probably would have brought my phone up and like videotaped the whole time as I was shooting it. They're just like, what is this loser doing? I just completely airball it, but everyone would have been able to see it, and that's the way.
That'd have been on national
I
TV.
feel like my head is always like that. Like if something's happening, I'm just like, God, I have to document this. I want to be able to.
I want to remember
watch
this
later.
Yeah.
Relive the event.
Although it's kind of like when you think about reliving, like especially when I see people at concerts when they're just like have their cameras out over their head and
Oh,
they're
I
just,
do
like,
that.
trying to tape it, but it's just like I feel like, and I've done it too.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when I'm doing it, I'm just like I'm not really experiencing the like if you're at a concert.
I know, but like, you're experiencing it. But then you go home, you're like, I just saw a sweet ass concert. Let me watch it again on my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think that if you just didn't do that and you're just like, I'm just gonna take it all in and I'm not gonna have like any phone out or anything to distract me, and you just like you're just rocking out to it, I feel like it almost might be better. But
I don't know,
But
man.
you want a picture or something at least to prove you were
well,
there.
yeah, like a picture.
You want to
for your
relive
mom
it though. You don't
when
want to
she
be like.
asked you.
Like, 'cause I went to the Fun concert this past summer, and I had my phone out for some songs. And I'm
Fun
like,
concert.
Yeah, Fun. The
Fun
band.
concert.
The Fun is a band.
Yeah, Fun. They were a band. They won a Grammy.
Oh, didn't know. What are they? What are they? Some hooligan group?
They're a hooligan rock group.
Hooligans. Yeah.
They play rock music.
No, it's like somewhat alternative, like pop or whatever.
Yeah, it's like alternative.
Oh,
pop.
okay. So is that
It's
why
like kind of rock.
You'd know one of their songs.
Probably not.
You
You
would.
would.
Do they sing "Doe," a deer?
No, they sing. How's it go, Zach?
Hey.
Hey, watch it. Don't be too on tone because we could get copyright flagged for that.
Yeah.
There's
too
like.
on tone.
There you go. That's good. Oh yeah, I know that song for sure.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah.
What the hell were we talking about? Stupid deer stories? I feel like everyone has a deer story.
Deers.
Like, oh, hey, one time a deer ran out in front of a car. Cool. Everybody has that story. Deers are unanimously dumb across the world.
What was I gonna say about? Did you guys see that picture of Korea from the outer space where it's like it shows up at night on the Earth, and everybody's countries are like lighted up, but Korea's just completely dark.
Really?
Like North Korea?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like those pictures where you see like? Well, you pretty much explained it. I know what you're saying now. I guess I kind of got caught onto that slow. Why is it dark? Did they shut off their power or something?
Because they just do weird shit.
Yeah.
They just do crazy shit.
Tonight we're having a blackout.
Blackout tonight. Monday night blackout.
48-hour blackout.
Monday night 48-hour blackout.
Oh, wait. Another thing. That's what I was going to talk about is the Oscars. I think they're on tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Lordy.
The Oscars are on.
I can't decipher the difference between all those award shows.
What do you think is going to be the best movie of the year?
Best movie of the year?
Huh?
For me? God.
Wait, how about I pull up the Oscar nominees real quick?
Yeah, let's pull up the Oscar nominees. We'll give our.
I don't know.
Best
Lone Survivor is going to be up there.
Lone Survivor was good.
No, I hated that movie.
That's of this year.
I hated that movie.
Wait, that's of this year though. That can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
Wait, so the Oscars are for best movie of last year?
Yeah, like 2013.
They're a little late on the ball, aren't they?
Well, they don't. They have to wait till the year's up.
I guess.
Best Picture. Here we go. Best Picture. American Hustle.
Saw that.
Captain Phillips.
I haven't seen that yet.
I was gripping.
Gripping?
Yeah.
With Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah, and he's a phenomenal actor.
Is that the movie about the guy that gets kidnapped by pirates or whatever?
Yeah. How was American Hustle?
It was good. I saw it with Morgan. I really liked it. It had Christian Bale and
Bradley Cooper.
Christian Bale has like this beer gut in it, and it's just hilarious.
Really?
I have not seen any movies.
That's that chick from Hunger Games.
Yeah,
she plays like the young
J
hot
Law.
mom.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer
Lawrence.
She's pretty stout.
Oh, she's quite stout.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh, I've heard that's like the top movie on iTunes right now.
I know, that looks good. I want to get that. Gravity.
Seen that?
I've heard that's good. I
heard it's an okay film. It's just the visuals are insane.
It really is about the visuals, and actually, like the first 10 minutes or so of that movie is one continuous shot.
Really?
Which is really cool. And I don't know like that many people who would take that out of that movie, but I remember thinking about it like as it was going, because within like the first minute I was like, wait, they haven't even like cut to anything, because it just starts out really far away and then just zooms in and zooms around everybody, and it's really cool to see, especially if you go into it knowing that, like, if you go into it maybe the second time you watch it being like, oh man, I gotta watch like how long that first shot is, because it's really cool how they do it.
Yeah.
Because it's so seamless that a lot of people don't even notice it, because it kind of just, it all flows so nicely together.
Yeah.
But,
and obviously you're gonna notice more because you edit videos.
yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. It was good it was just good from like a. But I think that's probably why it's on that list, just because of the visuals. Like,
oh yeah.
You swear that, like, sometimes in that movie because I've seen it twice now. And I swear that they just went up in space and shot that, just because it looks so real.
Well, it's just like My Life of Pi, right? Like that movie.
Life of Pi?
Life of Pi or whatever.
Yeah.
My Life of Pi.
I don't know.
Pi is actually
My Life of Pi.
It's a documentary.
It's kind of like
Pie
Super
Maker.
Size Me.
Yeah.
Except for it's
My
just
Life
pie.
of Pie.
He makes a house out of pie. His grandma always over bacon. But,
Put too many apples on this one.
so wait, out of all the movies that have been nominated, have you seen what?
I've
Captain
seen
Phillips.
Captain Phillips. And that's it.
What else other than Gravity?
Her. I want to see that one.
What's
Joaquin
Her?
Phoenix, where he falls in love with his operating system.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Wow.
Like what? Siri falls in love with Siri, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard about
It
that.
looks awesome. It's by Spike Jonze too.
Is it a new movie that just came out recently, or is it an older? Like
No, it's-
2013.
It's pretty recent actually. Yeah. Nebraska. That has Will Forte in
yeah,
it.
that's like the all black and white movie, right?
Yeah, that looks good. I want to watch that.
Yeah, that's like an indie film too. That's pretty cool that that's up there.
Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
Conan. He was talking about it. And
Yeah. Philomena. I don't know what Philomena is. 12 Years a Slave. I want to see that.
Wasn't
looks
that just
pretty
in the theaters recently?
Yeah, it just came out. And Wolf of Wall Street, that's up there too.
Oh,
Wall
dude,
Street.
movie, so good.
Good movie.
Yeah, now they can actually
Now
hear
you
it.
can talk about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think the
movie-
last time we tried to talk about the podcast,
the audio
recorded.
cut out because
Yeah.
we're using your great computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened? You saw this one?
Yeah, it's literally Martin Scorsese made the movie, so every movie that he makes is just off the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just usually like the movie. Literally, it was just like a roller coaster ride. Just basically, this guy has a
I see ya, roller coaster ride.
basically like it was just the crazy.
Do they buckle you in before the movie starts?
Yeah, basically, yeah, they do that.
Put the shoulder
Come in and
straps
yeah.
down.
Straps and everything.
Strap on.
No, basically when there's this one scene where he's doing coke out of this girl's ass.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
Leo's doing
God.
coke out of a girl's asshole.
Man.
That's hilarious.
did she? Do you think she bleached her butthole hairs, or did she just get them waxed
I
off?
would hope she got it bleached and waxed.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're snorting stuff up your nose, you get a little nose butt hair.
As long as they're not loose, I don't mind them being bleached. It's when they're loose and you don't,
Then it just
you don't-
sucks all the
you don't
coke
wanna
up.
snort-
Damn it.
You don't want to snort up
A
butthole
turd?
hairs. That's just
Yeah.
never
Some
good.
fecal
yeah,
matter?
A little white cocaine turd.
Let me say, I've had cocaine both
Looks like
ways,
puppy
with
chow.
and without butthole hairs in them,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
definitely better without butthole.
Without it.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's my
I
only.
can
That's
see.
my only.
I
qualm.
can see how that could possibly be
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Doesn't it have Jonah Hill in it?
Yeah.
I feel like he's an actor who. Some actors, they're just like.
he made a big, huge transition from
Yeah.
being just a comedy
Yeah,
actor.
because some actors are just like, oh, he's an actor, he's in a movie, it's going to be a comedy. With
Yeah.
Jonah Hill, it's just like
You don't know.
You never know. You never know. Because he was also in what, Moneyball? wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was a really
which
good
was a
movie,
more
too.
serious role that he played. But there was a while there where I was just like, anytime I saw that Jonah Hill was going to be a movie, I almost went into it expecting it to be a comedy. So I was like, Moneyball, sweet, this is going to be an awesome comedy.
This is not gonna. This is gonna be so funny.
And it's just like
One of the funniest comedies.
I cried during that.
Another funny part is like Jonah Hill looks so ridiculous because he has like these caps for his teeth. It looks like he has like gum like just stuck to his real teeth. It's just ridiculous looking.
Yeah.
He's showing a lot of gum in that movie.
No, like his teeth. Like actors wear caps for like their teeth or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he has like these prosthetic fake teeth in, and he just looks absolutely. He looks like he like.
Does it like
looks
what does it do to his teeth? Does it jut them out?
He just has
Like
like, a
Ed the
huge.
horse?
Like, he has a horse face basically with like horse teeth.
Put a little peanut butter in there and make them talk. All right. So,
But
anyway.
overall, the movie it's a crazy movie. I don't want to give too much away because
Yeah.
it's just a roller coaster ride and it's an awesome movie. And
So all in all, I really don't feel like any of us are qualified to pick the best movie because we haven't seen.
no, I can say in 2013 I really didn't see a lot of movies. That's the only movie I saw. Was
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I think I'm gonna have to download a bunch of them and just start watching them all.
Just
Purchasing.
all at the same time.
Right
he's
before
gonna
the
pur-
Oscars tonight.
He's gonna
At 8.
purchase on iTunes, by the way.
Purchase on iTunes.
Yeah.
He's got to
Nice.
I'm gonna
purchase.
purchase them all. on
No,
iTunes.
actually, I think your neighbor. I saw them ordering it off DirecTV, so we could probably just go peek in their window and.
Oh really? Just point our satellites that way.
Yeah, point our satellites that way.
Pick up that feed.
But anyways, I think we should talk a little bit about, and I don't really want to get into specifics for a few reasons, but I think we should talk a little bit about this new thing that we're planning on doing with our living situation and how we came to possibly get our
Fruition.
Yeah. So you want to go with it, or you want me to start it? Since
Oh, go. You go ahead and start.
I
Yeah.
kind of sprung it on you a little bit. But,
Yeah. No, go ahead.
But do you think that's good? You think that's a good idea?
I agree.
All right, good. You agree? Good,
Concur.
man. Jesus, that beard is getting out of control.
Come on.
We almost just need a picture of the beard in the background of the podcast instead of the.
Somebody drew a nice little cartoon of it today.
Yeah, I saw someone was
Give him a little shout out. What is his name?
illustrating
Adam.
Adam
Mark.
Derwent.
No, it's Abstract Mark. That's right.
Abstract Mark. Not even close to Adam. But anyways,
Shout outs to Abstract Mark.
So
for the nugget.
anyways,
For the hairy nugget.
I think especially by now, since by the time this podcast comes out, I think that the announcement will have been made that we're pretty much, Jim and I are planning on living together. And we wanted to get Zach in there, but with his current apartment situation,
He is negate.
he is negate. So right now it was looking like Jim and I, and when it was looking like Zach, Jim and I, we were all looking at three people places.
Yeah.
And so we found this 3-person place, and also found out around the same time that Zach wasn't probably going to be able to do it. So we really liked the place, and we wanted to try to get a third person in there.
Went on Craigslist.
But I think that our yeah, We went on Craigslist.
We did go on Craigslist.
But I think that the original reason that we went on Craigslist to begin with was to look for someone to take
over. Yeah.
Take your spot.
Do you want me to explain
Go
my
ahead.
situation?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm at work and I get home and my roommate's standing in the kitchen and he's like, "I got something to tell you." I'm like, "What is he gonna tell me?"
Yeah.
I'm not related to you.
I thought you mostly when people say that to you, you're like,
Remember that one night we drank
gay.
a lot?
I'm gay.
You can say I'm gay.
I really like you.
Yeah.
And you're like, well,
Sweet.
I'm gonna lock my door now. All right. No, but I go out in the kitchen. And he's like, "Dude, I'm just gonna have to move out." And I'm like, "Our lease isn't up until July,
Yeah.
June or
You
July."
can't just
You can't just throw that out there and be like, "I gotta get off the lease now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm just gonna find you a roommate, but you can look for yourself if you want and try to find somebody before I find you someone to live with you." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa, hold on! I'm not living with some random person."
Wait, now is he like, can he legally do that if he finds you a roommate?
No, like I took some measure in this. I called the office and I was like, "Look, my roommate's trying to move out, trying to put somebody on the lease." And she's like, "What? You have to okay for them to be on the lease because you're already on the lease. So you have to give your okay for that."
So that's good to know that they can't
he can't just be like,
"Hey, I found this random person. Good luck."
Yeah.
Or like, I come home and some random person's in my apartment.
Yeah.
"Hey, dude, I'm on the lease. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Scott."
Let's go. But it's just so weird how different it is because, like, I don't know how in depth you want to go with how much it would
$4,000.
Well, yeah. All I'm saying is it would take a lot more effort for you to get out of your lease because you have to like give a 60-day notice, and then you have to pay off the next 2 months of rent, and then with Jim. It was like your roommate had to, it was weird that like everybody had to like move. That's why it was almost meant to be. And so we were like, "Sweet, let's get a place together." And I was like, "I'm tired of living at my fucking parents' house, so let's."
I have no internet.
Yeah, I have no internet there.
Yeah.
So, but with Brad, he paid off he just finished up paying this next month's rent, and that was it.
Brad not meeting me. The other
sorry,
Brad.
yeah.
My real roommate, Brad. I mean,
Yeah.
no, we both paid our half for this month right here.
Yeah.
And then there was like it was like $1,500 to break your lease, and so he just paid all that.
Oh, okay. So
And we're out by the 31st.
I
Okay,
bet,
so it was-
did his like new job, did they pay for that? I bet they did though.
I don't know. I don't think so.
yeah, the reason he moved is because he got a better job.
Got a new gig.
But
Yeah,
he also
we
took
did.
care of that. Like, he took care of that breaking of the lease fee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I was hoping my roommate would do that. Like, but that's like
You would
$8,000 though.
You would think
Yeah.
you would, though. I mean, that's like, if you want to break the lease, that's your shit.
Yeah, well, if he wants to move out that bad, then
Not 8,000.
he always has the option. But,
Yeah.
hold on.
No!
Sorry.
A little nugget shot out.
Just making sure
Little nug shot
everyone's
out
awake here. But yeah, so we end up getting on Craigslist to look for a person to substitute where
So I could do the same thing to him that he's trying to do to me. So I
Yeah.
was trying to switch it up and be like, "Well, I found somebody for myself. You got to find somebody for yourself."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get on Craigslist. If in case you guys are wondering, in case you guys are thinking if this is a viable option, I'm gonna go on the record and say that 98% of the postings looking for roommates or houses to live in are dudes saying that
They want to bang chicks.
Yeah, they're saying, "Hey, I have a room that is available for rent, and you
In
don't
my
even have
house.
to pay anything, but you have to be a girl, and you need to
have
send me
to-
pictures of yourself."
You have to be 14 years old.
Yeah. And I'm just like, holy.
You gotta be
criminy.
daddy's sex slave.
You live here rent free. You just got to suck my toe.
Yeah.
Suck my toe.
Suck your toe. All right, it's getting more grotesque as we go on, but I don't know. I think it was cool.
We found a really tight person on there.
Yeah.
So.
Are you getting ready?
Well, hopefully, what happens is that I get on my lease like soon, and then we can find a 4-person place. But that's probably not gonna happen.
You never know. You never. I mean, if you would have talked to me a month ago about what would be happening right now, I don't think I could have pegged it. So.
Well, right when Jim, when Jim told me Brad's moving out, I was like, man, that's crazy. And then I come in like literally 2 weeks later, or like a week later after you tell me he's moving out, and my roommate's like, dude, I have to move out. I want to move out. I can't live here anymore. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, you live in BFE though. That
And
was
my
a bad,
parents were like,
bad move.
"All right, you got to move out." So I was like, "Oh, dang."
No,
Dang.
Yeah,
your mom was like, just stay here forever.
Dude, I honestly probably would if they had
Internet?
They had internet. Because what, you get home cooked meals every night. You just have it all there.
Shout out to your mom, spaghetti and meatballs.
Shout out to Mom's feeding the podcast tonight with spaghetti and meatballs. She cooked it up. And
your dad for the Quaker steak and lube.
Yeah.
He lubed us up really nice.
Wow,
Dad
dude.
got us some wings.
Yeah.
You missed out on all of it because you've just been in this whole streaming all the time.
I've been streaming like a demon.
Yep, but that's alright.
Like a red beard demon.
We love you
Like
anyways.
a redheaded step
Demon.
brother.
Yeah. So anyways, anybody else?
Well, I wanted to touch basically on what new games are coming out soon.
What new games?
Yeah.
I wish
alright.
I could say, like, I love PS4, but I wish I had an Xbox One just for Titanfall.
Titanfall?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be playing that on PC.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
you
gotta have a PC
what?
You
too.
could just bite the bullet and get a PC.
PC, yeah. Could.
Dang, son, you can get that PC.
Titanfall's going to be cool. Looking forward to Destiny. That's going to be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah,
as
Destiny's
well.
gonna be sweet,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, the expansion for Diablo 3 is coming out. Reaper of Souls, that's coming out
And that's
soon.
coming out for PS4, too.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Jeez, I need to get my Game Informer knowledge on, dude. I need to start
You
getting
need to get that
subscribed.
magazine.
Yeah, I gotta
Game
subscribe.
You need to get that script to the Game Informer.
The script.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm not sure what other... those are pretty much the games that I'm looking forward to playing. Also, I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone, but there's nothing new there.
Yeah.
Cut and dry.
Cut and dry.
Very dry.
Cut and paste. But, you know, the exciting thing about Hearthstone, too, is they're going to be adding, like, expansions and stuff. It's just like a...
More decks.
Yeah, it's just like...
More decks.
It's just like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering where they add more cards and...
Oh, they added a Squirtle.
Okay. It switches up the game
switching
mechanics.
it up.
If you add another Squirtle in there with different attacks, you know people are just gonna go crazy about it. So
New Hearthstone expansion with 18 more decks.
Coming to you.
they're just all penises. They're all penis cards. But how about you, Jim? Have you been doing anything with games?
Have I been doing anything with them? No.
All right. How about you, Zach? Anything? Battlefield? I know you were trying to play some Battlefield the other day.
Yeah, I've been dabbing in the Battlefield. Like I've talked about it before on the Amateur Hour podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like probably the only game I've been playing. I've been told to get FIFA, but I really don't want to play FIFA.
FIFA's a good game.
It's a good game. It's a fun game. But when you play online,
Frustrating?
you have no.
I feel like sports
idea.
games and fighting games are like the most frustrating to play online because you just have people who are just like, yeah, I'm the shit at this game. And
I don't do anything but play this game, and this is the only game I ever play.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I just want.
not
if I was
prepared
there,
for this.
if I was there, I would seriously punch you in your penis.
God,
No, but like soccer
Zach,
games.
the classic rager.
I would.
Penis punch.
If I was there, I would kill you.
No, I'll categorize myself as a rager. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Whatever though.
You
It's
are.
fun. It's fun though.
You
It's
are.
fun to rage.
It's fun. That's
It's fun
just
to
me.
punch your partner in the head. It's all
Punch
good.
your partner round and round.
No, but I've been playing a little bit of Battlefield and stuff. It's been fun. So I haven't the thing is with PS4 it sucks right now because they release consoles they don't have actual sweet games. with
There's
them,
no.
so-
You always have this with the launch of a new console. It's just like there's no games right now that are only for the next gen consoles that are worth anything for you to go out
Oh, I
and
know.
buy one.
Yeah.
So
Just like Titanfall. Like Titanfall was gonna release it for PS4. They had plans to, even in their back end development. It said PS4, PS3,
yeah.
and then so Microsoft swooped in and bought all the licenses for it for just to be one.
Destiny though is made by Bungie,
Yeah.
who makes Halo, and that's for PS4 as well.
Yeah, because their agreement with Microsoft is over.
Is that going to be like a new hit game for...
They say it's gonna be
Xbox?
it's,
It's
gonna
supposed to
be
be like
better,
a FPS MMO, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Something along the lines of that.
It's supposed to be like Halo, like since Bungie made it, but it's supposed to be better than that, better experience.
Yeah, well, and an MMO, so it's going to be like, kind of like, I don't know, you can't say MMO without bringing up World of Warcraft, but it's
Yeah.
kind of like, you go out and you do these quests, except for it's not like a third person controlling where you just jab a bunch of keys. You actually have to go out and shoot the bad guys and stuff like that. It's pretty much, I almost want to relate it to, and this is not knowing anything about the game specifically, but maybe kind of like a Fallout, but like online with other people and where you can go out and do missions and stuff
That'd be
together.
Yeah, that'd be
Insane.
sick. It's sort of like what's that game that we were playing? I can't remember what it's called. Man, what is that game?
Roman Mad God?
No, not. It's not even MMO.
I don't know.
No, what's?
The MMO that we've played.
It's like It's made by 2K. What's that?
2K.
Where you do missions together, but you're not fighting against anybody else. You're like
Diablo.
No.
Mercenary Kings.
Baldur's Gate.
Boulders. No.
Clash of Clans.
Oh my! It's on the tip of my tongue.
Batman Arkham Asylum. Rogue
Yeah,
Legacy.
Made by 2K.
I don't know.
It looks like
Borderlands too.
Yes, Borderlands.
Oh,
It's sort of like
yes.
Borderlands. Like that's mission-based stuff, you know.
Yeah. I could see it being like that, except for more open world, more kind of like because in the beginning of Borderlands, you're just kind of like told where to go and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
just more like you're thrown into this world. Go do whatever you want. Enjoy.
Yeah, that's cool. Like an open world environment.
Yeah. I think it'll catch on, and this is also like one of the first big MMO presences that have been released to console. Like normally, if you think MMO, you think something on PC, but I think that's a really untapped market right now that could just freaking print money.
Yeah.
Like because MMOs are contagious and they're addicting, but since it hasn't been easily accessible to people who aren't willing to spend a lot more money on a PC to run it, then I think that all these younger maybe younger generations, maybe just people who have stayed away from PC in general, I think that once they get to experience the MMO, I think it's gonna be.
I think it's a cool idea that they're like I guess crossing streams though. They're combining like FPS and then
FPS MMO.
Yeah.
There have been a couple things. There's one game in particular I'm thinking of, but I can't think of the name. That was released for PC. I think it's free to play too. I just can't think of its name.
RuneScape.
Yeah, RuneScape, and it was a FPS MMO. But no, shit. I was thinking about something. You totally threw me off with that RuneScape.
What? You didn't have it before then.
You're right. I didn't. But anyway,
we need some technical.
Oh,
support.
I kind of thought that about Diablo when they said that it was going to be released for consoles. I was like, oh, this is like an untapped market that no one's ever seen. But I don't think Diablo did horrible on consoles. But I haven't heard anything about it that was just like, holy crap, it's the new greatest thing ever. So maybe it's just from me coming from having played like things like it on PC. I'm just like, oh, once these other guys get a load of it. Like, I just pretty much think that whatever games I play are just the shit, and everyone's going to love them. So, it might be a case of that, but I honestly think that...
It's a super case of that.
Yeah, that's probably it. But it'll be interesting to see what Destiny does and what Titanfall does, and I'll enjoy playing Titanfall. You can watch me stream it, Zach, while you sit there with your PS4 not being able to do anything.
Oh, bitch, got told.
I might have to just buy a PC then, yeah?
Yeah, buy a PC.
Buy a CP.
Buy a CP. Become a man. Become a man.
I want to buy one of those newfangled Wii U's.
Really?
No, just kidding.
I think...
aren't they having a new Smash Brothers come out for it?
Yeah, but that's the thing with Nintendo. They come out with crappy consoles and then they
re-release games.
Have super games where you're just like, man, I really want to play that, but do I want to buy a whole new... That's why I bought a Nintendo 3DS, was to play Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And I've bought other games, like I bought Link or Zelda or whatever, and I bought this other game, and it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm just like, no... I'm pretty sure I only bought this. I'm pretty sure I spent $200 or whatever, however much it was, to buy, plus the price of the game. So $250, $260 to play Pokemon.
Yeah, but the one thing I haven't seen you play on there is like you can play like old Super Mario Brothers 3 and stuff on there.
I haven't fully
That's
dabbled
the
into
sickest
it.
thing ever.
Can you buy those games or you can just download them?
You can just download them.
Yeah.
For like $3.
Like I was
to do that.
Yeah.
So you paid $60 for a new game.
I was really wishing that I would have done had other games on my DS, because I brought it with me on that road trip to Xavier, which was like 2 hours or something each way. So I was wishing I had like a better lineup of games for my DS. Because yesterday I didn't even I took my DS and I forgot I didn't even load a game in it. So I was just like, I have a DS that I can't.
Were you driving next to
somebody
that had a DS?
Yeah, and we street passed. No, but there were like a couple demos that I had on it, and I just played those, and I was like, all right, this is done. I'm done with this. But yeah, I
can you listen to music on it? It's like is it like sort of like a PSP or no?
Oh God, I don't know. I would never put music on it. Like I would never. I don't know. For me, that will always just be playing games. I could see like the new Marios and stuff, like the Super Mario World and stuff. I could probably enjoy that, and like the old Marios and stuff. But I don't know. I just haven't fully developed it. But I was also thinking like once Hearthstone gets released too, because they're releasing it for iPad and they're releasing it for iPhone.
Blizzard's hiring, by the way, and I applied, so I might be working on Hearthstone.
There you go. Future Blizzard CEO right here. I call it first, but yeah, I was just like, man, if Hearthstone was out, I'd just be playing that as my on-the-go game. But who knows how
with
long
your,
that'll last?
On your phone?
Yeah. Or my. I guess with.
I think the phone would be really hard. It'd be like small. At least you had like.
Yeah. Well, you know,
note.
there's a reason that it's not released right now. It's because they're redesigning it for and I think they're getting ready to release it. Like the first new release that they're gonna have is for the iPad. I think while it's still in beta, they're gonna release it for iPad. So I will be curious to see how they do it in tablet form and eventually in phone form. Because like you said, if you do it right now, if you try to get everything that's on the screen right now onto a phone, I think it would be a little crowded, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
See, the thing is about putting things on phones or like trying to work with things on phones is because I don't think that phones are going to be around that much longer.
What do you think? It's just going to be microchip in your head or something?
Like I feel like they're going to come out with like some kind of like plastic glove skin or something that just has the phone or whatever it would be just on your hand.
So it's just
so you wouldn't play games on your phone. You just have like some type of, or a wristband like they have in Fallout.
Oh, like a Pit-Boy.
Yeah, like a Pit-Boy.
Oh my god. And it's just as clunky as they are in Pit-Boy.
Yeah.
Your one arm would be so much stronger than your other one. You'd have to rotate it, or like at the end of like 10 years when you go to change it out, you just like have your arm and it just feels light as hell because you have that Pit-Boy on it the whole time.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Ripped.
I would rock a Pit-Boy over a cell phone, I think.
I would easily. Pit-Boy, definitely.
You're just like rocking in this chair.
Hey, you can't rock back too far in this chair; you'll fall down.
Yeah, I've seen you do it several times, but always a swift recovery. But yeah. Other than that, what else? Oh, you guys played Outlast.
Oh yeah,
jeez,
what a scary game! I can't believe they can't give us a goddamn gun or something.
Yeah.
Here's a video camera and batteries.
Those are the scariest games where you see a monster and
you can't
kill it. Because if you have a gun or something, at least your scared reflex. I feel like up until recently, in scary games, your reflex has always been, I'm just gonna shoot the hell out of this monster because it scared me. But
and this
when
one,
all you
like,
have is a
run.
camera or whatever,
you do run and hide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or scream like little girls.
I think those are.
I can't believe we've been doing that. Like we were doing that. Those so scary. That game's so scary.
Yeah, but you guys also did where Jim was the mouse and Zach was the keyboard.
The guy that never plays PC ever.
Yeah.
Was the keyboard, the directional man, not the guy that looks around with the mouse.
So you think the mouse was a little easier to?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying from my perspective.
I think the mouse is more just instinctive. Like.
No, I'm saying because I'm not used to WDS whatever that.
WASD.
Yeah, WASD.
WASD.
I'm not used to
You're a WASD noob.
I'm a noob, and it's hard. No, but the things we did though to get away from monsters, I don't know how we did it, but we did. We did.
You guys
some crazy stuff.
The whole reason I suggested it because I was like, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. They're gonna get their first monster and they're just gonna run into walls. And you had a couple times where you were like that, but towards the end, you were almost like the same person. It was pretty impressive to watch.
Yeah, we were getting.
Well, you'll see the next episode.
Yeah, right now, only the first episode is out, but I'm sure by the time this is out, close to the whole part that we recorded is out. You guys obviously didn't play through the whole game. I don't know if that's possible with any scary game to sit down and just
it's not.
play through the whole thing.
I was puffing too much on my inhaler. Got a little loosey.
When do you put those out again?
Well, I don't have a set upload schedule for them.
Gotcha.
But now that I'm around the internet,
people were asking for them.
Yeah, we're gonna get a steady stream of content going. It's gonna come. It's gonna come hot and heavy.
The Three-Headed Horseman.
Three-Headed Horseman. That's what our new channel name is. I changed it today. So.
Did you really?
No.
They asked about that too.
They were asking if you were going to change it, and I do not think you should.
I don't even know if it's possible to change it.
It is. It is.
Just like I don't think you should change it, but it is possible.
It is possible, but I don't think you should change it. No.
Yeah, I'll probably just. I don't know.
If you changed it, that could vastly lower the amount of people that see your stuff because they're like, oh, where's MisterFantasmo? I don't know.
Yeah, we could thing that I'm subscribed to. Can we just go ahead and unsubscribe from this?
What is this?
I'm not even gonna look into this.
Yeah, our thumbnail will probably be similar to the thumbnail for the first amateur hour, and they'd just be like, all right, no way.
God, no.
When did I sign up for gay porn on YouTube? But yeah. Anyways, you've been wearing these Gunners though on stream though, Jim. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I love them.
Do you?
I'm looking for a sponsorship from Gunner.
Are you? All right. Well, you heard it here first. Maybe.
I think we all are. I'm looking for a pair. I haven't worn them yet.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I told my girlfriend to get them for me, not knowing anything really about like their effectiveness, and I've worn them and I can't tell because when I bought them, and that maybe I bought them for the wrong reasons, but I thought that it would just, or maybe I just still play games for way too long at a time. But I thought it would remove the like sometimes if I play games for a really long time, I'll get bloodshot eyes.
Yeah.
And I thought it would just altogether eliminate
You
that.
thought it was just gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh God has invented these new glasses.
Because I don't really have trouble when I'm looking at the screen for long periods of time, with like viewing it. But
Yeah.
I'll always go in the bathroom afterwards and I'll just be like, oh my God, I know I've been playing too long because my eyes are completely red.
I don't think anything can prevent that, really.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
These glasses
that was just
shoot water
that
in
was
my
just what I
eye
had
every
in
5
mind.
seconds.
I still
because
wear 'em.
Most of the time is you're playing like late until like 4, 5, 6 p.m. at night.
Oh, yeah.
Your eyes are gonna be bloodshot for days after you stay up all night.
Yeah. I mean, I still wear them. They're super comfortable. You don't really half the time I forget that they're on, so I just keep them on regardless. But yeah, I like
they
to.
make
I'd
you
like
look
to
like
think
Superfly too.
they do super fly. But anyways, I don't know. So you think the Gunners are all right?
Oh, I love the Gunners. They're crazy good.
Yeah. You kind of notice they give you like a little yellow tint on the screen at first, but after a while you don't even.
Oh
It
yeah,
almost-
after
it
a while
almost
you
looks
take them
normal.
off and you're like, where'd my Gunners go?
Yeah.
Where
You-
my gunners?
Where my gunners right now?
Spidey senses, you know they're gone.
They're
You
tingling.
know? Hey there, where'd my Gunner go?
Oh shoot! Oh, did we ever check Twitter? We told the stream that if they had any questions.
I just tweeted it out, so I don't know if anyone's gonna answer. So you guys can retweet it, I guess.
No, we didn't check Twitter.
We didn't.
No.
Oh, all right. You didn't check my Twitter either.
No.
I didn't
That's
check
alright.
your Twitter.
I'm
I
gonna
don't- I
check my Twitter real quick. I don't want it to be a lull of in the podcast, but I think maybe for future podcasts, just in the beginning, we can tweet something out, and then if people have anything
Yeah,
to
definitely.
add, they can add it that way. But I'm gonna refresh it real fast.
It's really funny. We close this stream down, and people just stay in the stream the whole time.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
All right.
Classic.
What about oh, are people still in the stream
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now?
still in the stream.
Yeah.
They stay.
It's seriously just like
It's a
just-
community more
it
than
is.
anything. Yeah.
All right, so wait, we I think we got a question here. Marty Goldtooth asks, "What's one thing you guys do that you need total focus with?" Mine is cutting toe/fingernails.
What?
So is there
So
any?
whenever he trims his toenails, he has to be really, really
So is
focused.
anything? I feel like this would almost be something that you think about afterwards. You're like, "Wow, I had way too much concentration when I was doing that." Because
For me, myself, is whenever I'm like designing stuff for like working on a website. Like I probably need some gunners when I'm like doing that because I like.
well, they have special gunners actually that are clear instead of have the yellow tip.
Yeah.
Because you're working with colors and stuff, you want it to be true colors. But
Yeah, but like I get really close to the screen and like I feel like I'm like people are gonna like looking at me like what the hell is he doing?
Yeah.
Like I'll
But
get really close.
But
like,
it's also like a job. Like I feel like you want to have.
no, but I love what I do. So like I just get so into it. I'm super focused. And usually I have my headphones on and people come up trying to talk to me
Yeah.
and they're like, when I was at my old job, my boss used to get so mad at me because he thought I was ignoring him, and he would like slap my shoulder and be like, "What's wrong with you? Why,
Yeah.
Are you upset?" I'm like, "I just have my music on it. I couldn't hear you, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to piss you off." Jesus. So what about you guys?
You want to go or?
Probably when I'm writing, if I'm writing something like a rap song or something.
Yeah. You
I
just
gotta be-
kind of like zone out. And
Yeah, I
you
gotta
just
be in
get
the
super
zone.
Focused in it.
If I have anything sidetracked, then I just won't be able to flow like in my head. You know, you kind of
Yeah.
have to be inside.
When,
your
when
head.
you're writing the songs, do you kind of like sing it out or like imagine how it's gonna sound as you're writing it, or is it just kind of words that all rhyme and then you make it into a beat afterwards?
Oh no, yeah, you gotta kind of hear it out as you go.
So do you say it out loud while you're doing it? Or?
Yeah.
Do you write? Do you make the beat before you write the music to it, or is it the other way around? Or does it kinda
I always write the music to a beat.
Oh, okay.
So like, there's a beat going while I'm writing the music.
Could you like write it without a beat and then like I guess try to match up what you're saying to a beat, or is this?
Probably be harder.
It'd be hard. I don't know. I've never really generally done that. I can take songs where you write it to a beat and then sing that song to a different beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I've never been able to.
Yeah.
I've never tried to, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And have you like when you're making the song? So basically, it goes song and then rap. But when you're actually making the song, are you making it? I don't know. I guess. Do you make it to be like, yeah, this would be a good rap song, or do you just make it because it's like, yeah, I like this beat, I can write a song to it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of is it kind of weird how I was saying it? I think I was thinking of it a little bit.
I feel like
clearer.
you said too the same thing.
I'm just wondering. Shoot, I don't know what I'm wondering anymore. I don't know. Never mind. I was just trying to ask you as many questions as we could about your rap, just to see how long you keep answering them. But
then you just
but then I'm the fool now. So.
Now you're the fool.
Okay.
What's something that you need 100% concentration on to do?
I think that a lot of times it's just random things, but I try to be as efficient as possible when I do things. So like even the little
everything I do.
No, but I'm always thinking about it. Like today, I went into the kitchen and I made breakfast for Morgan and I had like she wanted toast with peanut butter and like some fruit, and then I was like toasting a bagel for me, and I was like putting it in the oven, and while I'm doing this I'm thinking about, all right, like I don't want to be just sitting there waiting for anything. Like if I put something in the microwave,
gotta be most productive.
Yeah, if I put something in the microwave,
I'm gonna run for 5 minutes. This will be done.
No, not run for 5 minutes, but I'm just like, all right, I put this thing in the microwave to heat up. Now I got to make sure that this toaster's going, and then while the toaster's going, I'm not just gonna wait for the toast to do its thing. So I'm gonna
squeeze
go chop
orange
up some
juice.
Fruit. Yeah, I don't squeeze the orange juice, but I would
you
if
press
I had
it
the
against
extra
your
time.
face?
If you had extra time.
If I had the extra, I just want everything to end at the same time. Like I want the toast to pop up, and then by the time that's popped up, I have the fruit cut, and I have everything. So it just all happens like simultaneously.
The Iron Chef Andre.
Yeah.
Iron Chef of pounding.
But that's just one example. Like I feel like there's a lot of things I do in my life that are probably really simple. I just think about them too much, and
is that OCD? Maybe.
I don't know if it's OCD. I've never been OCD because, like, if you look at my room, it's not an OCD.
I'm not
room.
saying your room isn't.
Maybe some things I do.
Maybe your thoughts.
I guess if that's OCD.
I don't know what that would be. I don't know if that's what it's called.
I don't know.
Your thoughts are OCD.
My thoughts are OCD. My brain is OCD to my hands. It's like you have to do things all the time.
So like never mind.
So when I masturbate,
I write 5 papers, and then I draw something over
all
here.
I'm saying is
like pump 1,
masturbation.
pump 2,
pump
pump 3,
3,
pump 4. Don't get me sidetracked.
But it only takes one hand, so technically I can do a lot of other
I'm
things
streaming
while I'm
at the
masturbating.
moment.
Yeah.
No, that's Jim. That's
what is it? Streaming? Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on. Let me stream again.
Can you see my eyes?
Let me finish. Oh man, yeah. So I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Your guys' were so professional. Like, yeah, I concentrate a lot when I design, and I concentrate a lot when I write rap songs. I'm just like, I made breakfast.
I concentrate a lot when I play Hearthstone, and then I make my breakfast, and then I mow the grass. And
yeah, Hearthstone actually doesn't require too much concentration all the time.
For me, it does.
If you need to concentrate, then we'll just send you to a concentration camp.
Nice lead in.
Yeah, got you.
Nice lead into the Holocaust.
Lead into the Holocaust. Speaking of,
have you guys heard the latest news?
Have you heard about these camps that have been popping up around the United States?
What?
For like the homeless?
Yeah, homeless camps.
Yeah.
Classic.
They can't let them. They don't let them leave or anything. Like there's this camp in North Carolina that goes around in this town and gathers the homeless and brings them to this camp, but the homeless aren't allowed to leave.
What?
Yes. The Holocaust is happening. Dude, I
What?
swear to you.
How are the authorities not involved in this?
It's not kidnapping. They're coming. They're just saying, "Hey, we have a room for you and everything like that," and they're going there. So I don't know what's going on.
And they go, and then they're like, "All right, I'm done with this," and they're like,
"You can't leave.
No.
You can't leave. Hop in the oven."
Hopping in.
Huh? That's how they feed the other homeless people.
Oh my
With
God.
the old homeless people.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're just
my God.
homeless. No one cares if we talk bad about them, right?
They have. Well, Jim, with that beard might take.
I said that purely for the expression on your face, Jim, and it was totally worth
To
it.
see it?
Yeah.
You just wanted to see that?
I want to see your beard part and just.
I want
your
something to come out.
Your other mouth below the beard just frown.
My low mouth?
Yeah, your low mouth.
Dude, I just feel like birds and stuff are just nesting, like animals are just nesting.
I don't know. I feel like I look at his beard and I'm just like, that is just a nice beard. I saw a guy with a beard at the Hofbräu house or whatever.
Yeah.
The other night.
A lot of those guys hang out there.
Yeah, they do. But
you're in a clan, right? The Beard Brothers.
The bearded clan.
But he had a nice.
The bearded
he had,
clan.
like,
Yeah.
I want to say he had a beard similar to yours. I think yours is a little bit bigger than his, but he just sat down at the table.
It's bigger than his.
He was with
My
some
beard's
friends.
bigger than your beard, boy.
He was with
My dick.
He was with some friends. All right, we're getting a little out of hand.
Dad's coming into play.
Dad has to come out.
Dad's putting the fist down into your aim.
So he went there with friends, but he like sat at a table, and then the other table across from him, there were like just these old guys, and then all of a sudden he just sparked up a conversation just purely on his beard, Have you ever had that where people come up to you and they're just like start talking to you just because of your beard?
Yeah, like every day. It's like, get the hell away from me.
Yeah, you got like,
Really?
you got like paparazzi.
Oh,
coming to your
yeah.
window.
I remember I was growing out my beard. My beard was pretty. It was getting kind of thick or whatever.
Yeah.
I went to like the dealership where my car was at. I got like the oil change or whatever. That's the time when my muffler was falling off my car.
Yeah.
And mind you, I've only had my car for 2 years, and it was brand new.
Keep that in mind, guys.
Keep it in mind.
Mind you.
Mind you. All right, no, but I walk in there and he's like asking me about my beard and stuff. Maybe that's the reason I shaved my beard. I trimmed it because this
So
guy.
many people ask you about it. It's like, oh,
It's like, where do you get your beard cut at? You know, how do you line it up like that? How do you do like the whole little things right there?
I get it every day. It's like, do you wash your beard? No.
No.
I keep it unwashed.
No,
It's grease.
It's
It's
longer
a lot of
than
grease and sweat.
my head hair, but I don't wash it.
keep it. You're gonna want to smell what
I
this
keep
beard
a
smells
little
like.
vial of sweat. That's how I keep it moist.
Yeah.
Just
Moist
moisten it
beard.
with a vial of sweat.
I keep my beard fully moosed.
Oh, nice.
I put gel on my beard. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Gel beard.
I can't. All right.
Well,
Well, I think that about wraps it up.
yeah, I think we're concluding this
What's
amateur hour.
What's our time?
1 hour and 1 minute.
1 hour and 1
Ooh.
minute.
Yeah.
Nice.
how
Almost
we-
right on the
That's how
dot.
we like to do it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think next time maybe we'll poll the audience for a couple questions that we can answer at the end. But
Yeah.
I think for the most part, that's a wrap.
See us on the stream.
It's about-
Twitch.tv/Phantasmo streams.
Yep. Jim will be on there probably just as much as me, so we'll just have to change the name of that one as well.
Follow us on Twitter.
Jimmy Andy, 2 M's, 2 Y's.
Yes.
Yes.
Very misleading
That's
when
like,
you say that.
isn't it 3 Ys?
Because technically there are 3 Y's.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going on? I might have to change my Twitter name.
Change your Twitter name to something less confusing.
TKL.
Deer in the headlights.
Deer in the headlights. Okay.
Deer beard.
Deer beard.
Deer beard.
Or that.
It's a new website that we're gonna
Or
make.
nugget beard or something. I don't know.
Nugget beard.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or at Blavishkin.
Blavishkin.
If you want to talk to me.
Apple Vishkin. I don't have a Twitter, but maybe someday I will. All right.
At MisterFantasmo.
We'll if I ever do make a Twitter, that'll be my handle. All right. Well, I think that's it for this episode of the podcast. Any closing statements?
Pork!